Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Y'all can hear me out there through the mask. We ain't gonna have it on too long. We here on another episode of Dance Talk. It's your boy Moonwalker Swizz here live. Every time, you know how I go. Stay busy. This is how we gonna do it. Right now, I got a well-revered dancer amongst the Brooklyn community. From the stories he's told me, from the stories I've heard, all like real, like legendary like stories. It's good to hear stories like that about great dancers. I have with me
your boy GORDO.
Gordon.
Yes sir.
Like that.
Yes sir.
Alright. What's up? How are you feeling during these quarantine, coronavirus, COVID-19 hours?
Man, this has been the slowest, well, not say slowest, but this has been the most terrified for some, this is for some of the viewers out there. Like, if y'all scared of this, you gotta be scared of what's coming for y'all. You heard?
Don't be scared of this, so y'all can be prepared for the next thing.
Right.
Y'all.
Be prepared for the next mummy that's coming up. Mummy 2, Mummy 3, you heard?
Alright, so boom. We're gonna start at the genesis of your life.
Alright.
You come into the world. What did your parents name you? What is your first name?
Gordon.
Gordon.
Yeah.
What is Gordon's life like in his adolescent years with mother and father, if they're around?
Well, Pops is still around, and Mom Duke's been passed, well, she's been gone for almost going on 10 years now.
But she passed away recently.
Yeah, about 10 years, but it's going on 10 years now, so.
Enough respect, your condolences. But you had her in your life when you
right.
were both of them.
And it made me a bigger man in the picture, like, my little family and shit that like I had.
Okay.
And I still got other family amongst us. But we always just take it after each other and take care of each other while we growing up, like, and that's how shit goes. And
so what was your relationship like with your dad? Like, how was that?
Oh man, it's good. It's like still now to the same day, and I still do like little favors for him, little go get the mail, you know what I'm saying? Sit back, drink some coffee with him, sit back, laugh, giggle.
So you had a dope, you could say you had a dope relationship with your dad.
Right. Dope, like then and now, like.
What's some things that from then all the way up till now that like your dad has taught you and it helped shape your life to the point where you are who you are and you're happy with it?
Always learn how to have trade work. Trade work, right?
Okay.
Trade work, carpentry, painting, anything that could always back you up in life. Like, if plan A don't go, you just go to plan B, and then as long as you have trade in your head, learn how to paint a house, or learn how to build a house, or learn how to put some type of project together.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. What about your mom? What was your relationship like with your mom?
Mom's relationship, it was fine dandy with my mom and shit like that. Bro. Like, she always let me do what I want to do, but always at the end of the night, at the end of the day, and the end of the night, like I always know that I'm coming back to Mom Luke's, and like whatever stays in the house. Like whoever stays in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Okay.
That's how I was in my house. Whoever stays in my house stays in my house. So,
okay, so for every household there's pros and cons.
Right.
But you could always set yourself on the pros more than the cons that would get.
And Pop Dukes was like on the other route, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you in and out, as long as you don't stay still, but as long as you in and out the house, like, don't stay still. Find something, you know what I'm saying? Always have something to do.
So stay busy.
Right.
Okay.
That's why I always be on my toes, like in and out. anywhere I go, like even here where even this is like a not a promising place.
Okay.
But we here for the moment of the time.
Yeah.
And like shit is like working, so like hopefully this everything will hopefully everything working the whole pattern. And
all right. So with everything wanting to work out as it's working out.
Right.
What was life like for you growing up? Where were you? Sorry. Right. Where did you grow up?
I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
Right.
You're a Brooklynite.
Brooklyn, yeah.
All right. So what was life like on the streets of Brooklyn for you as a youngster coming up?
Well, it's different parts of Brooklyn.
What was your favorite parts?
I ran through most of all the boroughs, the 5 boroughs.
Okay.
So like mostly my favorite borough would be like I say
You might as well just stay in Brooklyn, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just stay with Brooklyn. Yeah. Because I don't ran through a lot of hoods, so I'm just I had
That's
to
cool.
sit back and
That's
think
good.
real
That's
quick.
good. You're a traveler. Traveling is good.
Right. I like to motivate.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So
motivation.
where did you find dancing? Where did dancing find you?
Well, I found dancing way when I was about 7, 8 years old, dancing in my house off of Calypso.
Calypso.
Yeah, that's why I started off of Calypso first.
Okay.
So I was 7 years old, which is I had my passport. That's when I flew with my pops when I was like 7 years old. Went back home to.
Okay.
I went to St. Vincent, the Grenadines.
Yeah.
And I traveled over there and came back at the age of 8, and then that was it. Like I knew everything.
So what was it like for you dancing to that music? Like how did it make you feel? Like what?
It was a fast rhythm.
Okay.
Like it wasn't nothing like on no like broke up tip yet, cause I was still broke up was in the picture, but it was still I was still broke up in on my I was inventing my own moves and shit like that. I was inventing my own moves while everybody else was doing their own thing. I was doing my own thing. I was inventing my own moves.
So, what were some of the dances that came with the Calypso sound that helped to develop the style you were creating before you would run into a reggae dancehall style called Brucka?
Like the Tati. It was a dance called the Tati. Okay. Yeah.
What was some like famous dances that come with the Calypso sound that you can remember from you young all the way to now?
Some of the dances?
Yeah, like the dances. Like some of the dances, yeah, the name of the dances.
The Tati, the Bow.
Was that Calypso or was that sound more so like dancehall?
Nah, that was like a mixture. That's when I'm telling you, like the Brucka was still in a mixture of Calypso and like mostly Calypso I could go back to like mostly like fast whining to like
okay.
Yeah, for the ladies. That's when I was yeah. You just do it for fun, for the ladies.
For the ladies.
Yeah.
For the ladies. Alright, so where were you now when you find Brucka? Where were you when you found the dancehall reggae sound, the scene?
Really, I started on my block party.
Where was that?
On Halsey, Troop and Tompkins. That's where I started. I got mad.
What part of Brooklyn is that?
That's in Bedstuy.
Bedstuy, okay.
Yeah.
Bedstuy, do or die.
Bedstuy, do or die with a lead fly. Yeah.
All right. So what was it like for you now when you find this thing that's growing within New York, in Brooklyn specifically, because you know Brooklyn is like the baby Caribbean.
Well, yeah, you might as well say it's the baby Caribbean now, because when back then it was like everybody was like it was like broken down. Like it was everybody wasn't hard to find, but everybody was like doing their own thing, so it was hard for everybody to like come together and it was like a broken puzzle
So what would be the reason for that in Brooklyn? That it is hard for people to come together?
I don't know, it's just still like a broken puzzle still. It's still like a broken puzzle. It's just like everybody doing their own thing. It's like most of these dances, like these dances wasn't out then when we was doing the Brooklyn. Like most of these dances they making now is like make like Vogue, like they do like Vogue, they voguing with some other next kind of dance that the next person is making, and they're making they dance famous and they're making them look more weirder. So I just do my own thing. I'm more like old school than
we gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about that. So now, as now you're in the dancehall scene doing the Bruck Up. Like, what was the training like for you to create your own identity? Because necessarily, I would believe you wouldn't want to look like George Adams himself or anybody else for that matter doing the dance that he created.
At the same time, George Adams, he didn't really create the dance Bruck Up. That's just his name, Bruck Up.
Okay.
His name is just Bruck Up. Bruck Up. George Adams, that if you go way back to about before Bruck Up was dancing, they got old dancers before Bruck Up was even thought of. They got another dancer called Caterpillar. They got another dance called Worm. Back in the days, it was a guy, a tall slinky guy, a tall slinky nigga from what country it was from? It wasn't from Jamaica, but it was from like Grenada or something like that. Grenada.
But was he dancing in Jamaica when Bruck Up was dancing?